Living organisms are material bodies characterized by specific features. Birth. This is the beginning of an organized existence originated from an intimate connection with other similar bodies. Growth. Living organisms increase their body mass and develop multiple capabilities through energy and material harvesting. Reproduction. This is the generation of other entities belonging to the same species. Death. The step of dissolution of any mass aggregation, the loss of any living capability. In order to assess the relevance of energy in the natural world, the next step is to consider the link with biological life. First, we need to look at the network of relationship between the environment and living organisms. LUCA, the last universal common ancestor, formed around 3.8 billion years ago and differentiated in a multitude of species, humans included. Each of these species had a major role in its interaction with the environment and other organisms. A complex web developed to guarantee the availability of nutrients and energy. The figure describes the multiple links between different living organisms and the environment in harvesting and discharging of materials and energy flows. Life is possible once energy is available to produce organic matter and to drive vital functions. Almost all living organisms harness energy from the sun. Most of autotrophs use solar energy directly by means of photosynthesis. On the other side, heterotrophs use energy from the sun indirectly by feeding on organisms capable to grow through solar energy. In figure, it is clear how the removal of autotroph producers would damn other species to not access energy anymore. Although the Earth receives from the Sun a flow of radiant energy of 174 million of billions watt, the existence of life is guaranteed by the 0.03% used by photosynthesis. The grid cycles of the hydrosphere and atmosphere involve much higher energy amounts. Human beings are heterotrophs and therefore not able to use directly solar energy for body mass synthesis. At the same time, the metabolism of fossil fuel civilization requires an amount of energy equal to about 25% of the photosynthetic production. These two values are too close to exclude catastrophic consequences for humankind. All complex life on this planet, all its incredible diversity, all our hopes and worries are but transmutations on the sun's light. And photosynthesis is the agent of this miracle. Living organisms have the particular ability to synthesize organic biomass of their bodies, withdrawing nutrients and energy from the external environment. A widely accepted classification divides living organisms into two groups based on how they provide nutrients and energy. Autotrophs are organisms that can transform inorganic carbon, hydrogen, and small amounts of nitrogen and minerals into complex organic compounds. Most of them use solar energy to drive these transformations, and therefore they are called phototrophs. Some other autotrophic species harvest energy from particular chemical reaction. They are known as chemotrophs. On the other side, heterotrophs synthesize their biomass by feeding on other living organisms. Herbivores eat plants, carnivores other animals, and saprophytes the organic material obtained from the decomposition of dead organisms. Finally, omnivores, like most humans, eat both autotrophic and heterotrophic species. The existence of heterotrophs is constrained by autotroph organisms because the latter are the door to access energy from food. More generally, when looking at trophic chains, we discover they have rarely more than 5 links. In order to understand this natural pattern, we need to look at the efficiency of each step of the chain. The efficiency of the photosynthetic conversion is actually lower than 5%. biomass to biomass conversion efficiency in primary consumers rarely exceeds 15%, while it is much lower for higher order consumers. A trophic chain with a high number of links would therefore rely on the extremely low efficiency utilization of solar energy. This inefficient scheme is hardly pervasive in nature. The engine of life is photosynthesis. We will know better the major processes and carriers of life energetics in the next talk.